I am pleased to yield 3 minutes to the gentleman from Nebraska, Mr. Fortenberry, member of the
gentleman from
Foreign
Nebraska is
Affairs
recognized for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. 3 minutes. The gentleman from Nebraska.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I thank the gentleman from California, our ranking member on Foreign Affairs, for the time. Madam Speaker, this is a very tough call, a tough set of circumstances. There is much complexity here with the convergence of war and diplomacy and geopolitics and allied relations. What is clear, however, is that the President has not communicated effectively with the United States Congress, nor has he sought this body's authorization for the undertaking in Libya. Let's have a brief history lesson here, though. Some in this body called for unilateral action against Libya just 3 months ago. That was appropriately resisted by this administration until other nations, particularly the British and the French, were willing to put up their own assets and give structure to a NATO coalition. However, now U.S. actions in an important allied effort to save Libyan civilians from imminent slaughter have clearly moved beyond the scope of humanitarian relief and stabilization efforts. With that said, an abrupt and an imminent cutoff of U.S. participation in Libya causes numerous complications and would be highly disruptive. Yet we should not creep, we must not creep toward opening up a third front in Libya, which is the root cause of this debate. The general framework for intervention without expressed congressional authorization has precedent and some parallels within the last 30 years. Let's look at Lebanon in 1982, Panama in 1989, Bosnia in 95, and Kosovo in 1999. All of these interventions had various levels of controversy, particularly the one in Lebanon, but they were undertaken by presidents of the United States. The Boehner resolution considered before this one gives the president a small window of time to better make his case. If the president cannot, Congress can assert its authority and disapprove. Raising principled questions about war powers is a laudable goal, and I do want to commend the gentleman from Ohio, Mr. Kucinich, for his leadership in this important debate. It would not have happened without you. However, I think we should move forward very carefully. Speaker Boehner's resolution pushes the President for answers, but stops short of requesting congressional authorization or abrupt withdrawal of U.S. participation in the Libya mission. If this approach is unfruitful, we can then exercise further options. I yield back.